friends. If you hear that depressing music behind us, it's because you're just in time for The Last of Us Part 1, the brand new PS5 rebuild version. We're going to be playing it today on the stream. I'm Frost with Gabrielle. We've got Joe on the ones and twos just off camera. Joe.
What it do, what it do.
What it do, what it do indeed.
Snowball.
And
Snowball.
our lovely assistant Snowball, which is an esports cat. I think they used it once in Arena, and now it's just sitting on my desk and lives in this room.
When you said esports cat, I was like, did the cat play like League or something?
Number one Valor.
Yeah. Just won the world championship. Anyway, let's get right into this. So Gabrielle will be doing a lot of the talking as well. You can see us, okay. So
let's kind of go through it. I'm sure all of you watched our VOD about The Last of Us Remaster.
Hello, front page.
Part 1. Hello, front page. We're going to go over some of the cool new controls real quick before we dive in, and you can see how good this plus-up version of the remaster is. You know, auto pickup was Emily's favorite feature, and if she was here, I can hear her screaming in my head. She would demand that we show you where to locate it, because when Frost and I went and looked for this, we blew right past it because we're blind. So highly recommend turning that on. Will save you time and energy. There's also a bunch of accessibility with subtitles, changing the color. You can turn on the director commentary as well, which is really cool.
It's director commentary only over the cinematics.
Yeah. And once you beat the game, you can unlock the art.
Yep.
Yep.
And we can go into some of the extras here.
Yep. So we played this whole game together in an apartment that was very hot, but we did it. And there's some fantastic art. So when they remastered this, they retooled the whole thing. They basically took out all the skins, hand-drawn animation for the face, correct?
Yeah, it's all hand-drawn.
It's all hand-drawn now. They updated the models to kind of blend more with the look and feel of The Last of Us Part 2. Additionally, now we have these cool shirts. So when you
I put on
when you beat the game, you can change your shirt. So we have God of War as her shirt.
Because
well, God of Work. If you haven't checked it out, if you didn't watch the 24-hour marathon, do it. Do it right now, please. Go watch God of War.
It's on the Completionist channel, and it will be starting on Xplay this Saturday.
On the
correct?
10th, yep. On the 10th, the first 2 episodes will be airing on Xplay.
this is where they do the speedrunning, because it now has a built-in speedrunning mode.
Yes, so it's actually really cool because every game, especially games this narrative, I think should start featuring things like a speedrunning mode, because not only is there more replayability, you can get involved with like the world leaderboard, which they connect you to, which is just fantastic. Because most of the time you might have a speedrunning feature. Oh, hello, Sarah. Oh, you started my save.
Should I start it from the very beginning?
Okay, well, if you didn't know, the first couple seconds of this game, Sarah answers the phone, and her uncle, Tommy, yeah, says, you need to get your dad. So that's what you missed.
Looking for Joel.
We are looking for Joel. We looked at a cute card.
It is really dark on my screen. Is it dark on your guys' screen?
Is it? Hey, chat, is it dark? Can you see? Because guess what? We can see now. We're going to change it.
While chat answers your question, let's answer one of theirs. If you know the story of The Last of Us and you've played it before, do you think this remake is worth picking up?
Oh, we get this question all the time. So, we believe that this game was made for 3 different groups of people. 1, people who have never played The Last of Us before. Like me, this is the definitive version that I would pick up and play. It was my first version playing the game. 2, super fans of The Last of Us. Like Gabrielle. This is their favorite game. They want to play the most updated game. And 3, people who do not play video games and are going to be interested in The Last of Us because of the television show, because we can't ignore the big elephant in the room, which is the marketing push for the HBO Last of Us show coming out at the same time. If you fit into any of these 3 categories, I would say yes. If you have already played the game and you are not a super fan, probably not.
I'd also like to point out that, when the game initially came out, The game itself, I believe, was like, did we find out it was $50? It was $50 for the game, I believe, and then the bonus feature, because this comes with the DLC, was $15 when it released, I believe. So in chat, you can yell at me if I'm wrong, but so it's pretty close to the original release. But I would like to point out they re-record every piece of audio. Every piece of audio.
They rebuilt the entire
They
game.
rebuilt the whole game. The developers themselves have been like, this was an act of love. We wanted to make something beautiful. We wanted people to see what we could do.
I think calling this a cash grab is very unfair. I think saying that they've remade the same game twice is a fair statement, but I do not think, like, this wasn't an easy thing to do.
No.
I mean, that's, for me, it's such a good game inherently. Like, I went back and replayed the remastered for PS4. So the part 1 didn't really appeal to me because, like, I've just played this game so much. You know, I'll get it if it's on sale, but I don't feel like I need to immediately buy this game.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I believe, isn't part 1 free right now? The, like, older version on PlayStation 5?
Yeah.
The remaster version, if you have the classic catalog, you can play the remastered version. That comes free with your PS Plus.
Call me on my way.
Frosk, question for you. Where did you get that shirt? Super cool.
I got this shirt off of, what's it called, Joe?
You said, I think, Loot Crate? Or was it Atsuko?
Atsuka, that one?
Yeah. Yeah, they have great anime shirts.
Where is he?
But they don't sponsor us. So that's as far as that plug's gonna go.
Yeah, I was like, this isn't going to be on linear. I can wear it on stream.
Another good question. Do the accessibility features make it worth buying? The original game was almost unplayable for people.
Are you okay?
What was that?
Do the accessibility features make
anyone
this
come in
game
here?
worth buying?
Can't hear your words.
Do the accessibility features make the game worth buying?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I guess
as
so.
someone who struggles with, like, audio processing, like, having the ability to change subtitles, size, color, to have, if you have dexterity issues, this game can be very difficult. This game can be very difficult. It's intense. And so being able to make it more accessible to people who don't have the dexterity or the ability to react as quickly as you might need to if, like, a clicker pops out at you is really, really helpful.
You can completely remap, I just showed it, you can completely remap the gamepad itself. Then there's kind of like all the other accessibility that comes with, I guess, adjusting gameplay and not necessarily control scheme. Then there's things for helping those who are visually impaired or audio impaired, all the color blindness you could want, as well as there's even one that makes it, and we showed it in our review, that like grays everything out and makes the main characters really stand out in blue and yellow. Like the amount of different ways that you can play this.
Yeah, and I believe that's a lot of these features are just straight from The Last of Us Part 2. So all the praise that The Last of Us Part 2 got for accessibility, they just took it and put it right here again.
And then on top of all of this, they also have cheat codes that you can unlock and basically make yourself invulnerable. So if you didn't want to like change anything, but let's say your partner's playing the game for the first time and your partner is just not a gamer, like if Josie was playing this, I would just make her invulnerable and have her
But on the opposite side, if you have like Frost
Don't go
playing,
near
you
the
can make
doors, just
permadeath an option.
Stand back
so
there.
Did you make...
Dad, you're kind of
We'll
freaking
find
me
out.
out. What's going on?
Also, this game is harder than the other one. Emily confirmed it.
They're sick.
I'm kind of sick.
When I started playing this on moderate and I didn't have any of the accessibility I was getting my ass handed to me. I was like, no one told me that this game was so hard. And Emily's like, yeah, it's not supposed to be that hard. She even played the original remaster version and then played this one, and this game is harder.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a hard life. You know, they had to really get the feeling there.
You shot him.
Sarah,
I saw him this morning.
listen to me. There is something bad going on. And we have got to get out of here. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Tommy, come on. Come on.
You are the power.
You have any idea what's going on out there?
Tommy!
Got some notion.
Holy shit. You got blood all over you.
It ain't mine. Let's just get out of here.
This ain't half the people in city lost their minds.
All right.
To the person who asked top 3 anime, Evangelion, Code
Tell me
Geass,
what happened.
Samurai Champloo. Top 3 anime. Go.
Outlaw Star.
How you holding up, buddy?
Ooh, Gundam Seed.
Can we hear us on the radio?
Cowboy Bebop.
Sure thing.
Solid pick.
Tokyo Ghoul, Cowboy Bebop,
Thanks.
Samurai Champloo.
Hey.
Samurai Champloo's so
So we
good.
are
I also
all shooting
really
for
I'm a
like.
sucker for a good intro, let me tell you.
Have you guys ever
honestly.
seen Darker Than Black?
Newsman,
Yes.
shut up.
Darker Than Black's really good. That was like a newer anime that I was not expecting to be that good.
I'm
Oh.
very behind on anime.
If I had to do top 5, Psycho Pass would be like
That is a good one.
Because great show.
Probably the best newer anime.
Yeah.
Like I can't really
They
stand
say
Attack
how
on
you're dead.
Titan. I
Probably a
can't
lot.
really stand any of like the Sword Art Online
Tommy's.
shit.
Right.
No Naruto said, I do love Naruto.
Love Naruto. Too many filler episodes.
It's too
filler
long.
seasons. I don't need it.
I put
Respect.
Naruto
no
and
clue.
shows like that on a different level, like
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, like all the long form shonen. When I watch an anime, it's really 52 eps or I'm out. Like I'm 52 eps are lower.
Yeah.
Other than that, nah.
I'm out.
Controversial opinion, Full Metal Alchemist, not Brotherhood, is actually like one of the perfect animes because of like how well paced it is. Even its ending, didn't mind it.
I mean, I think it's because I was in middle school when the original came out, so I did enjoy Full Metal Alchemist when it dropped. But I also do enjoy Brotherhood.
Trust me.
All right.
Jujutsu Kaisen is the best anime and manga of all time.
Keep
I
driving.
think it's a little early
So
to
do
call
we.
it that. We gotta see like the staying power.
Keep driving,
I
Tommy.
feel like you need at least a decade in the game.
You need to struggle. You need to work for it.
Truly, because
Someone
something
else
can be
come along.
really hot right now, and then like 10 years
One
down the
Punch
line.
Man looking at you.
I mean,
There's a lot of shit anime.
Like,
Yeah.
What an exceptional first season.
yeah.
And then you
Uh,
got the Superman problem.
Yeah.
Shout out to my Zoids fans.
Yo, we talking about Zoids?
Oh
I
yeah.
used to love building
Everyone in
Zoids.
them
I don't
mother
know
had the
enough
same
about
damn
anime
idea.
to continue the conversation. You two go ahead.
Do you have thoughts on Bleach? Because I don't. Someone asked us in the chat.
I liked the gay cat with purple hair.
I agree. I
That
haven't
statement
seen it,
checks
but I
out,
agree.
actually.
And they asked, what about Big O? Do you guys like it?
Oh yes!
We were just talking about that earlier. Yes. Great show.
the better Batman.
Yeah.
Batman with robots.
Batman with robots.
I love a mecha anime.
Same, and just the style of Big
I do
O.
like that this is like one of the most intense first
Oh,
scenes.
this is a
We're
really
just kind of like,
Oh, we're just
Worry about it.
preserving our trauma.
Listen, at this point, if you are like
stop
10
here.
years into the game and you haven't seen the beginning of The Last of Us, that's your problem, buddy.
Hold on!
in our review when we talked about spoilers, there was quite a few people who, and respond in chat if you like those we're about to talk about spoilers. I'm sure you do, but
It was kind of questionable to do spoilers on a game that's over 10 years old. But we did put in the spoiler, and it's so funny because on the video, I guess you can see them hit the spoiler and then go around it.
come back.
I'm like, I guess people really are playing this game for the first time.
Well, I mean, that's good news for them remastering this. That's hopefully people who don't know the story.
Question for you, Gabrielle, since this is about speedrunning. Do you think the speedrunning times the games give will be accepted by the speedrunning community, or do you think there'll be issues that arise?
Well, I mean, anytime you have an in-game timer, there's always going to be a split already in categories. You have in-game burst, real-time, and typically in speedrunning communities, we end up doing real-time.
Give me your hand.
I think one of the more interesting things to me is going to be if they have a version without the cutscenes, because
It pauses currently on cutscenes.
gonna need to run.
The timer in-game stops
Okay.
cutscene and then goes.
okay, so then it's not real-time.
But only cinematics, not cutscenes.
Okay.
Hold on tight.
Because it's like those things, and I'd be really interested to see how, like, in this opening, how do you really cut down on time here, because you can run in a straight line, but
Which one's my run key? Is it L1 or R1?
I don't know, you set the controls.
I was just
Yeah, you
playing
did
Final
remap the
Fantasy-
control.
No, I was just playing Final Fantasy VII. It's the opposite, but I can't remember which one.
I believe in
Keep
you.
looking
It
at me,
looks like
baby.
you're kind of running.
I'm not
Don't
dead.
look, sir.
But yeah,
Say Matame.
I would be really interested to see what type of glitches you can come up with this game, what secret breaks. Like, can you skip sections of this game? I'd love to know. I'm excited that they included it at all, which
We're gonna get
to
out
me
of this.
means they know you can break the game.
It also tells me that they knew what their audience was because speedrunning is already a pretty big thing in this game. So, and I like the same thing with Stray, how it felt like it was built for speedrunning. And, oh, to the alley. I mean, where are we going? I've never been here before in my life. Please open it for me, thank you.
Like, an example is that. Like, how do you cut that time?
Probably have to hit the trigger where Tommy is, so you would probably not walk up to the door, but instead stand next to Tommy.
Yeah.
He's dead! God damn it! We're almost there. We're almost there, baby. They're getting through the fence!
One of my favorite things in the director's commentary, because there's also director's commentary and a, what's the word I'm looking for? Documentary that you can find on YouTube, but it is also included with this game. About Troy's audition, because they had assigned Ashley, I think her name is, Ashley Johnson, for Ellie first. They had her come in and read, and they were basically like, yes. And they kept having these gruff, very masculine, stereotypical, who you would think Joel would look like physically. I love the shadows in this scene, where it feels like you're being chased. Oh, it's so good. And then Troy came in and read, and they were like, he's this pretty boy, kind of tall and lanky, bleached hair. He looks nothing like Joel, but as soon as they heard his voice, they were like, this is Joel.
And it's great because they use all of his facial animation. I mean, he's wearing a mocap.
It's his performance.
He's acting, but it's just not his face. Oh. You're just skipping through these things?
I didn't skip anything, but I can't hear anything.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
We're gonna get you safely. Go back for.
Can
Sarah,
they
there's a
hear
little
it?
Girl.
Is it just us that can't
Chat,
hear?
can you hear
Chat,
her?
can you hear the game? Because we can in the room. We just cut out. Oh.
It's just the dialogue. Did you turn off dialogue, maybe?
I didn't touch anything.
I don't know. He was just talking a second ago. So
Maybe we found a glitch.
We might have found a glitch. This is how you.
This is how we do it.
We've saved 0.5 seconds. But seriously, I can't hear the dialogue.
Well,
at
you
all.
know, maybe it's for the best. This is one of the
Yeah, the
best
game was
years.
like, they don't need to go through this again.
It's not a good moment.
Yeah, we're getting the music and the gunshots, but the dialogue's not coming through.
Well, you know what?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't want the dialogue for the scene.
I'm good.
It's also funny because the picture-in-picture is covering Sarah's face, so you can't see the
helpful.
child's like dead eyes.
Nothing like
What is that face, Joe?
I'm reading.
Oh.
He's doing his job.
Yeah.
He's trying to, figure out why we can't hear words anymore. Woo! Last of Us Part 1!
And with that, actually.
Oh, I can tell you some fun facts about this. So this is all actual fungi. This isn't CGI or anything. And the reason why they put this in here is because they felt it was too sudden to go from the death of Sarah emotionally into, on the other side of this, it goes 20 years later and it's Joel waking up. And so they're like, okay, this is where we're going to put kind of like a movie credits. They hired an outside studio to do this, and they made it in their lab, and this is all actual fungus that they grew and filmed and put together.
Calling themselves the Fireflies.
I am a sucker for a good title opening sequence.
And they felt that it helped navigate the emotional arc here. And then this guitar theme, apparently they didn't have a theme song, and the song was put together for like an announcement video that they were doing at some sort of promotion, and then they heard it, or the director heard it and was like, this is the song.
All right, I think on that lovely note, maybe, eventually, possibly, we're going to see Joel wake up 20 years in the future.
Wow, these graphics, folks. These graphics.
Look how good that
It was crazy. I would watch the, I would get stuck some places, and this is one of the first games that I've been reviewing where I could check the guide to see. And the guides obviously all hold up for it because it's the same game. And I'd be looking at either the PS3 version or the remastered version, whichever guide that I'd looked up on YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, it hurts my eyes. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to a break. We'll see you guys on the other side.
Bye. Thanks for joining.
Can't hear anything anyway.
Hi.
Welcome back. And welcome front page if you're still here.
I don't know if we're still there.
Yeah. Come in.
Help us. Someone's here to help.
Someone's here
So we
to
can hear them
so we
speak.
can hear people talk because the talking's not happening.
We tried.
You did?
I promise.
No. Sorry.
Options.
Into the console settings.
Oh.
How do I get to console settings?
Press and hold the
Xplay. It just works.
We're doing it. We're doing great. Why would this have reverted?
audio output.
That's the one.
And
Oh, well.
So maybe The Last of Us is just glitching out on us.
I restarted the whole game. Like, I closed the game and opened it back up.
Snowball, what did you do?
What did you do, Snowball? I've played this game 3 times and haven't experienced this.
It's fine. We're fine. We'll just read to you with our voices, not the voice actors who re-recorded all of their audio.
Yeah.
We're better than them, so
I think it's VMix.
okay. VMix, if you work for VMix, let us know.
You can go into gameplay.
Well, we're gonna hopefully
We'll find out.
see something. Hear
Well, I
something.
mean, I should be hearing Tess speaking to us right now.
Checkpoint's still open.
Xplay producer Jake Bennett here to save the day, potentially,
How to fix this?
Hurry up then.
or
No,
not.
I don't. I don't know how to fix it.
Okay, great.
I just came to say hi.
Why didn't I get the yellow shirt memo?
Neither did I.
I don't know.
So
Was your yellow shirt also the only thing clean in your home? Cool.
No comment, apparently.
Cool.
She will not be commenting.
Oh, sorry, you were talking to me.
Yeah, the only other person in here with the yellow shirt.
Guys, I'm just trying to play the game smoothly and not make people motion sick with how I... Every time I play a game in front of my wife, she says, I'm getting motion sick.
We'll just get her some Dramamine next.
Yeah.
So,
So we're hearing...
Question line hasn't opened yet.
Yeah, okay, so we hear dialogue.
okay, can I make this...
I mean, the most emotionally intense section of the game, it just said, you're not ready for this. It
Was there an explosion nearby and like the sound went away, kind of like, Saving Private Ryan or something?
just
This is the new remaster. They
The
just
new
took
remaster.
the sound out.
Yeah, they're like, this is more powerful if you can't hear the
just means
child dying.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. Except I don't even think we heard the gunshot. So.
I got us all new papers. They shouldn't give us any static up there. Just play it cool.
See that dirty ass flannel in 4K HDR.
I think Tess looks great.
See what I need. There you go.
I think we were talking about his flannel.
What's your business here?
Oh, but I still think
are.
Tess looks
Not wrong.
You're not wrong.
All right, move on through. Thanks.
So things are going well 20 years in the future.
very Children of Men.
Great movie.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Joel just stares.
Ah, it's all
He's like,
one.
hold on, I want to watch this shit.
Jake, have you played The Last of Us?
I actually, no, I haven't.
Damn.
I was really curious
Were you
where
about
that
to lie?
statement was going.
No, I've played like,
So much for the easy route.
I got to play the
Yourself up,
first
right?
little bit, and then it was just too sad. And I was like, I can't do it. I can't fight through,
Well, now you can't
knowing
hear
that
it, so
knowing that
you're
my
good.
daughter is. That's a good point. So now I have to go back and play it, since her death is meaningless
We're
now.
gonna close all the checkpoints.
It's the death of his
We're
hope.
gonna have to go around the
Oh.
outside.
The
Outside
death
the
of
wall.
his hope.
Or we could just let Robert
Well,
go.
hope is just stage one of disappointment.
See that shit?
You know.
I was there. Hey, how's the East Tunnel?
We're really keeping the
you
downbeat
okay?
vibe
True.
going on this Xplay
We're
kickback.
all very happy. Okay.
You too?
Again, just trying to play smoothly.
You're doing a
She's
great
asking
job.
around, trying to
Thanks.
find him.
Marlene. What do the Fireflies need with
You know, I
Robert?
get paid to play video
I think
games.
she'd tell me
About that.
What did you tell her?
the truth. I got no idea where he's hiding.
Good man. Hey, you stay out of trouble, all right? Military's gonna be out in force soon.
Yeah, see you around.
No one sweeps in the apocalypse.
No, I mean, what?
Yeah, I feel like
I
I
think
sure.
we kind
I
of
guess
have
what's the point?
better
But-
shit to
but,
do,
like,
and that's
yeah,
not true.
you
In
know.
Jackson, they
What
sweep.
do you make of that?
That's true.
I don't
And
like
like the
better find him
collections
before the
of
Fireflies
housing
do.
that exists.
Sure.
They do seem to keep it tidy.
In the quarantine zone, people do not seem very happy.
Yeah, maybe it's just you don't have.
This is us.
it's like the
Very
world's
nice.
ended. Why do I
Alone.
need to like do upkeep? Look at that couch, man.
How we
Oh,
looking over
right.
here?
Yeah.
Do they have a PlayStation down there?
Besides-
Very
military
soft. No, but it does look like they have a VCR. Is there a Firefly pendant anywhere? Okay, hold on. Just
Joel,
gonna do
can
my
we have-
RPG thing. You guys will get used to looking around as I do this. Everything's
Remember your
fine.
auto pickup, so you just slam your body near things.
Oh, right. One of the big changes that they made is the streamlining of the HUD. It used to be that there were colorful PlayStation buttons, and now everything's like nice and Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah,
So that
and
TV don't even work because I plugged in enough, and that's fine.
We're in the apocalypse.
light.
Joe.
what would you watch?
Like, I don't know.
You know what?
Some
This is
VHS.
This is a running thing. Ellie talks about
Watch
like
them
collecting
throw away
movies
down
and
here.
Yeah.
right. So
Let's grab our
If
gear.
I find like that dual tape Braveheart box, I'm not gonna not watch it.
Good point. Good point.
we have a VHS tape of Dolphins
Not a
and a
lot of
VHS
ammo.
tape of Phantom of the Menace, right? Phantom.
Phantom
of
Menace.
the
Phantom Menace.
Yes.
That's it. Yep.
That's the Phantom of the
Yeah,
Opera. meets-
Dennis of the Phantom Menace.
Yes, you
Yeah.
got it. You nailed it.
Not bad. Yeah.
Need that.
Yes, that was the VHS we used for Jake's 36 Steps to Criminal Success.
I thought it was 37.
Why
You got to
does-
pay for the 37th, Frosk.
dual
Do you have
tape
to pay
Titanic
for the
100.
initial tape?
You do, but you really got to pay for the 37th. That's where the money really starts coming in. We'll be announcing the 37th soon.
If this
It's
is your
DLC.
intro to Naughty Dog, they use yellow as a guidepost to tell you where to go. So look for the yellow if you're ever lost.
I'm loving these VHS choices in the chat. Titanic 100%.
Oh, the double VHS! It came in the thick one.
The first TMNT VHS got to be there.
any of those Disney movies in the big ass plastic case.
Oh,
No
and how it
VHS
smelled.
Yeah.
It was like white on the inside,
Yeah.
and if you got a cool one, it was like black on the inside.
Yeah.
Oh,
No VHS collection is complete without Friday.
Friday. Yeah.
That yellow box. The Matrix on VHS is a vibe.
I still own Snow Days, the Nickelodeon movie.
Yeah.
The
it was
orange
VHS.
tape.
Yep.
Yep.
Ain't been out here in a while.
I mean,
Wasn't the
classic.
Rugrats movie an orange VHS?
Anything
I
from
am the
Nickelodeon was
romantic.
orange.
Yeah, I guess that's
Or there was also like a bright green one for something.
It might have been Liquor Slime, but I was watchhed the Nickelodeon documentary on Hulu, and it was actually really
there's
smart
a Nickelodeon documentary.
about like the
On a Hulu.
yeah, no, it's about the like the initial rise and kind of once they hit their peak. And the whole reason they did that is because they're like, you know, with VHSs, they're all black. You usually have a stack of tapes. You want ours to stand out, make them orange, and
They do.
and that worked because as a kid, I always knew like,
Where's the
yup,
ladder?
that's my
It's gotta be
Rugrats
around here
VHS.
somewhere.
Oh, look, a yellow curb.
I also didn't put them in clamshells, which are always so hard to open.
Right.
King of Bacon says green was for Shrek, which is just true of life.
Sure.
Green is for Shrek.
Shrek is possibly the greatest
Ladies
sad
first.
day movie ever.
Yeah.
Lady.
That and
must be
Secondhand
thinking of someone
Lions, if
else.
I'm feeling real
Oh
down.
shit!
That just was,
That.
The 2003 just punched me in the face.
yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Where is my ammo? Any resources anywhere?
You don't have to pick them up.
I wanted to. Oh, Firefly pendant should be in here.
Chip said, "Our wrestling tapes from Japan." You know, if we find those in the post-apocalypse, I feel like that'd be a get.
I love how mattresses on the floor
Down
are
through
a
here.
sign of either the apocalypse or you're in
Robert's still
college.
got our guns.
It's pretty much those.
This is actually just a dorm room.
yeah. Before everything went to shit.
This is what it looked
Love
like before.
Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
More
Is Shrek in The Last of Us? No, but he should be.
Yeah. let's
Hold up,
Get on the
spores.
Where are all these coming from? The place was clearly
Yeah.
Hi, Megan.
Hello.
Guys, one of our executive producers.
Wow, she's just gonna move Snowball.
What?
Wow. By the tail?
By the tail! What is wrong with you?
I just,
That makes it better.
it's inanimate. And
should be able to fit through here.
It's what now?
I'm fine. I have trouble speaking.
We needed you in a spelling bee.
Sales, folks.
I'm terrible. Do not. No. Sometimes I
Some
stare at
gas
the word
mask
with
part.
and I think it needs an E.
Yeah, they re-recorded all the audio in a gas mask.
I've never played this game, but I helped produce a game series about it on YouTube a while ago.
Yo, kill him.
Why? I'm not wasting ammo.
What the?
Then,
What
then,
the?
Then kick his head in or something.
Why would I
All right,
waste?
vote in the
Humane
room.
thing. Sometimes a
It's
kick in the face is
humane
humane.
to kill that man.
Do I look like a good person to you?
I mean, I thought so.
Yes.
Like- Yeah.
I think you are a good person.
Also, to whoever said nobody watches Young Justice in the chat, you're wrong.
You are wrong.
Young
You are
Justice is
wrong.
great.
Oh, wait, here's the updated listening. Now it's
Yeah.
more of a blob.
Here's a
That
pitch. Young
Fine,
Justice,
t-shirt.
but it's Walker Texas Ranger prequel.
I was going with like Young Justice, but it's the entire Young Money lineup from 2008. Oh, we got the Spear Hunter in the chat. What up,
What
Susie?
up?
What up, Susie?
Suze.
Jesus.
What? Love me some Suze.
Is there like a bottle around?
I'm looking for a bottle.
Looking for, I bet if I shot that guy.
You know, I'm gonna speak for myself here. Someone asked about Titans. Fuck Titans.
Wow.
Wow.
No, it's a really bad show.
What the FX like?
The live action wannabe
Yeah.
gritty Teen Titans.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
I think the way people feel about Teen Titans Go is how I feel about Titans. Like, I actually like Teen Titans Go. I think
Oh,
it's
Teen
cute,
Titans.
It is cute.
but
Yeah.
Titans is just like
Oh.
So So does the fungus also grow on the walls and stuff too? Did I see that before?
So as a design element, because the cordyceps fungus literally breaks in and tears apart the human, the environment mirrors that in the game, in that when you go outside, you're basically seeing nature splitting through humanity's buildings and taking it apart.
Which is cool, because in real life...
And it does happen with the fungus
nature
sometimes.
would win.
Yeah, I thought I saw in the previous hallway there was like fungus on the floor. It was getting very like Annihilation / Stray.
There's supposed to be like
vibes.
4 different steps, which is stalker, clicker, bloater, and then they kind of sit down and sleep, and then the spores are released.
Oh, question for you, Frost. Did you play the entire game with the new commentary?
With what?
The new director's commentary.
I listened to all of the cinematics director's commentary.
Oh. We had a cockroach land in our dinner last night.
I think the guy playing the drums is an issue. I think you need to track him down.
It's just one dude upstairs.
Just one dude playing the damn drums. Like, shut up.
In preparation for the review, I watched the documentary, I watched all the commentary, I played through the entire game, and Emily then also did her own research, and then Gabrielle also then did her own research, and that's why the review is so long.
I mean, it's a great review. It's also, you guys really get into the detail and the themes of the game. I think it's a really beautiful video.
Aw, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing your research is for video games, not vaccines. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, brother.
Oh, Jesus.
On that note,
Time to read a note.
We were so close. I'm sitting outside the walls, knowing I'll never see the inside of the zone. While waiting for the smuggler to show up, we heard a squad of soldiers approaching. In our panic, we ducked into this building in hopes of hiding from them. None of us noticed the spores until it was too late. We're all infected. We have a few hours, maybe a day at most. I hope the smuggler is still coming so that I can at least pass this note to you. Should have listened to you and come to the zone with you when I had the chance. Now it's too late. Take care. Mark.
You ever think about how you might have
They
killed
got
Mark?
infected trying to sneak into the zone.
What was that?
You ever think about how you might have just killed Mark as a clicker?
I mean, I think Mark was downstairs.
He's the one who begged for death, and we said no.
Listen, I'm not wasting a bullet.
it's a very Joel move. So,
The weapon sway is pretty intense in this game. You have to over-index into it quickly. Oh, that's another thing. Combat update, guys. Apparently, you could, like, snap to people before. There's no snapping.
It's just wobbly aiming.
You will see it when I aim. I promise I'm not just bad at this game. It is actually just harder. Okay, no clickers.
You haven't shot a gun yet, though.
Yeah, but I will when I have to take on Robert's men.
Some of them air fresheners.
Hey, if they weren't expired, that'd be a good idea.
Oh, very funny, Tess.
It is great because Tess looks more like a human and less like a CG model.
You know, I love it when women look like women. That's the end of the statement.
So how long after the initial, like, cutscene at the very beginning? Like, what's the time jump here?
20 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like Joel was pretty damn fucking old. Like 20 years ago. Not old.
Yeah, I think he was like a young dad, and now he's like 47, something like that. Whoop. Sorry, buddy. Ooh.
He's a really spry old man. Is all I'm saying.
You kind of have to be
when you're in the apocalypse.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
guess
would be the only
older
one.
than I
He was
thought.
a contractor. He worked in.
Definitely some sort of
bit heavy.
construction.
I think I can handle it.
So, and Ellie is like
All right.
14 in
Yeah.
this, so she was born into
the
this.
chaos.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not been good for her, but she has had some sort of normalcy.
God, wrong button every time. Sorry, whenever I do that, guys, I'm trying to run. I'm playing through Final Fantasy VII, the remake, because I hope to do a review on it, and it has the literal opposite run button. So every single time I do this on accident, I'm trying to run.
I hate it when that happens.
Ugh.
Not helpful.
Yeah.
Make sure there ain't any soldiers around.
Wait, is there any junk around, though? Come on. Any junk over
A lot of
here?
junk.
No, no junk. I have a backpack mod on, guys. I customized Jill's backpack. This is a pretty sweet tactical edition. You can see that it's got some nice pockets, and I think maybe even a water filter on it.
All about the pocket.
You have to accessorize in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Truly.
Otherwise, what's the point of
What are you
living?
doing?
Exactly. You have to live for something.
Yeah.
I think the
I
apocalypse
live for
happened-
fashion.
happened
End of the world chic.
in late October 2013. Is that correct?
Pick up that
The,
ammo.
the zombie
We'll need it.
apocalypse for this game, late October 2013, I think.
Should I be concerned?
This got too real. Someone said Ellie is basically all the kids born in 2020.
Wow.
Dang.
Okay, little man.
Well,
Eh.
eh.
Sure the coast is clear.
Them shit's got it
No
easy.
soldiers, none of Robert's men, yeah?
I was having this conversation about my cat today, actually. I was like, it's so good for the cat because she's a baby now and she'll live maybe,
always
like let's say good 20 years.
Well, that'll make it more interesting.
That means 5 years after she dies and the world goes to shit, she missed that. She's just in here for like the best part. She's in, she's out.
Primo time.
Primo timeline.
Yeah, if there's reincarnation, I want to come back as like a cat
No,
in a
no,
hole,
no.
in like a hole.
No, it's
You know?
Now, I'd be fine being a
Now,
cat on the
hear
street.
me?
No, I don't want to fight in these streets.
You want to come back as like stray cat?
You are a cat on the streets.
You touch it, you buy it.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Understood. Oh, okay. Sir.
I feel like gun in the butt pocket waistband. Not a smart move. Not a good carry.
Let me just, speaking as a man, I'd rather it there than the front.
Yeah, I just like I don't think either of them are good.
No,
options.
neither of them are neither of them are good options.
How easy is it to shoot off your dick?
Probably alarmingly so.
I would say moderately to quite easy.
Moderately?
Moderately, yeah,
Just moderate.
yeah.
Moderate,
guys.
difficult.
Depending on where you live,
There's
I
something.
suppose.
Ooh.
That's- you know, location is everything.
Location is everything.
Fuck.
Yes, the hard
this.
questions on Xplay.
California, not as easy.
The General Boston Quarantine Zone
Tennessee.
to fuck this. Greetings. As an able-bodied civilian, you hereby issued work orders to participate in various duties relating to the care of the quarantine zone. Please report promptly to Main Office, Charles Bridge, on December 15th at 6:30 a.m. for forwarding to an Armed Forces Management Station. Willful failure to appear at the place and hour of the day named in this order subjects the violator to ration restriction and possible loss of zone residency. We will starve you and kick your ass
What
to
if
the
it was
curb.
unwillful failure?
If you have participated in work duties, bring evidence with you. Your service will be postponed. If you have any physical or mental condition which, in your opinion, may disqualify you for service, bring a physician's certificate describing
How the hell do I get a doctor's note in the apocalypse?
Which is also really interesting. It says that because a majority of the outbreaks started, and you'd never guess it, hospitals.
Right.
All right.
Weird.
I think it's time to take a little breaky.
Yeah, and as we
Break,
send it
break.
off to a break, guys, which we'll be back on the other side, I just want everyone to notice that's a giraffe.
Take that giraffe.
We'll see you on the other side. You guys have the cutest cat pictures. I've just been scrolling through Discord right now. Thank you so much for putting on your little cute cats. And welcome, Front Page, and welcome back. We're going to get right back into it. We're playing The Last of Us Part 1. It is the brand new PS5 rebuild.
Also, check out our Discord.
Corn.
You come through here?
There is a lot of corn in the Discord.
He went back to the war.
You can't tell me that Tess...
She looks so much better.
She looks amazing there.
I mean...
I will be lucky to age half
as good
as well.
As you can look in an apocalypse setting, honestly.
All I'm saying is that if we were
okay
on an app that was for the express purpose of dating, I would swipe.
I think you have to swipe.
I would.
But which direction?
The acceptable one.
I mean, both are acceptable depending on
right.
No one's gonna be like, wow.
Listen, I'm not swiping for Mr. Hat on the right there.
You guys need to turn around and
Yeah,
head back
good.
if you know what's good for you.
Our beef isn't with you. We just want Robert. You don't want to do this.
Turn the fuck around and leave now.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, do
without
not
Robert.
judge my shooting.
Bitch, I will bash your skull unless
You're
you
playing
turn
my
around and
save,
get your
so-
dumb ass out of here.
It's probably
Fuck
easier.
this.
Oh shit! She shot first. It's on.
You ready?
That's definite swipe right energy.
Dude.
The angle on
They got the hell out of there. Though you still
Yeah.
no.
We only go for headshots here.
Yeah, you got it.
We only... Oh, I missed it there. Come on. Peek!
How many bullets did it take?
What? These guys took like...
Oh, he's trying to surrender.
That was just a warning shot.
Remember when you wouldn't waste a bullet? I do.
It's because I knew. And I need to waste...
Nicely done, Texas.
Get out of the ground.
You too.
Tess, I won the war. Let's go.
Get all these guys.
If Robert's good at one thing, it's writing blank
Okay,
checks.
everyone knows what happened.
Let's go put an end to that.
Believe in the fireflies.
All right, come on.
Do you think it's interesting that this, as well as Arcane, uses fireflies as like a
Give me your
symbol of
hand.
kind of a underground, scrappy source of hope?
I mean, symbolically, a firefly as a thing of nature. It's also something that not a lot of people seen, even in today's day and age. A firefly is actually considered quite rare, and obviously, like, there's like a
A
mystical.
lot of fireflies.
Same.
Okay, if you're not from the Midwest, like Pacific Northwest, we don't really have fireflies.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's very sad.
I've
Remember,
never
every
seen a
summer.
firefly.
What?
Yeah. Like, obviously, in certain parts of the country, there's a ton of fireflies, but it's like a kind of a mystical, spiritual bug, a form of nature, something that's usually deemed as like quite beautiful and like a guiding light. So I think it like thematically fits all of these things.
I also think it's interesting. So, like, if we talk about like Atlantis Lost Empire, Arcane, and this game, all of the fireflies have a deadly side to them as well.
You also forgot the Nutty Professor 2, the clumps.
Yeah, of course. How could I have forgotten?
Notable uses of fireflies in media.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Okay, we're back to following Yellow. It's
More
very
of
fun.
Robert's guys.
Shit, I see him.
How do you know they're coming? 2 of our guys died trying to take Tess out. I guarantee that she and Joel are on their way
What
here
about it?
right now to get Robert. Shit.
Ted's just kind of a
We shouldn't have
badass.
taken this job. Not our call.
Oh
Let's
man,
spread
it
out
would
and make
just
sure no one's
be a
creeping around.
shame if something
get him?
were to. Oh my!
Oh my god. Get it, Tess. He's dead. For sure.
I don't
She's already on
know.
her way to kill. She left Europe.
She already handled business.
Jesus. Tess, what the?
Fireflies were in jars in Bioshock. They're also in jars in Fortnite. A very useful tool.
Fireflies.
I meant to tell you, I was down on Jordan Street, and all these soldiers showed
We
up.
got so many guys we gotta kill.
5
Where's
civs,
Tess? Go kill
all
him.
in handcuffs.
I love this little waddle that Joel does.
Lined them up against the
Tess
wall,
gonna give it to you.
Tess is like ready to go.
She's not playing.
She is the DMX of The Last of Us.
Sir thing. I'm just checking out the toaster. Just hold on. Okay.
I got a cousin.
Yep. There's no way he'll notice that I'm right
No.
here. Yep. Nope.
Idiot
I'm
thinks he's gonna
super
save the world.
stealthy.
No, thank God he was looking behind him.
Yeah, just what do you expect? Oh yeah.
You know, when oh my God.
It's like choking animations
I
really.
like Tess just going
Knifed that guy. Okay, can I stand? Cool, thanks.
over there.
Okay, there's a
I feel
guy
like
out
this is
there.
the era when choking animations in games just got way too intense. Where it's like, we're gonna really make it feel like you're taking the life out of someone's face.
Have you ever thought, what was it? DayZ is Psychopath Simulator?
Yeah.
Is he just reading the monitor?
Listen, it's like when you poop and you just look at the shampoo bottle
Yeah,
before we
that's
had our
kinda what he's
phones.
doing.
I mean, Soul Surface is down now. He's like, I'm bored.
Let's read it.
I wonder what these guys did.
Oh, wait, there's something on his body.
Get him.
Oh, a key. That's nice. Key
Martine?
acquired.
A firefly.
What? Oh, every time. It's the worst.
I'm a sneaky runner.
Where's the door?
Follow the yellow.
Technically, it was light that was guiding you there.
It worked.
True. Confirmed. When you're low on ammo, look for other ways to strategize to survive. Okay.
I really like the bottle throwing and the brick throwing.
The AI is way better in this one, too. We're gonna.
I remember when they announced, like, the first gameplay trailer for The Last of Us came out back in 2012 or 2013, and, like, when Ellie bricked the dude, and everyone was like, oh my God.
You can throw bricks! And then Molotovs, obviously, when we get
Everyone keeps asking if we've seen Fireflies. I think the best question is, y'all ever hear Fireflies by Owl City? Yes.
I could not believe my eyes.
I was alive in 2011.
I wish I could unhear Fireflies by Owl City. No offense.
Oh, the song?
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, I was out.
Did you not just watch me strangle a man to death? To Fireflies by Owl City?
Guys, I'm trying to make sure we survive.
You're doing great.
I don't know.
died once.
Okay, Tess, get the out of the way.
Hey, do not talk to my woman that way.
You will respect her. Okay, there's a guy right there.
So yeah, this is kind of what we're talking about. The hearing is not like super powered anymore. It's not hard outlines of the bodies. You got soft outlines, you know? A little more
Be
realistic.
ashamed if something were to happen
You're
to you.
not Daredevil.
You're not Daredevil, but you still have like superhuman hearing.
It's gonna be really
God,
awkward if those
that's
guys
like-
look over here.
Someone asked if the choking was lethal or if you just knocked him out. That felt
They
pretty
dead.
lethal.
They're
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not. This isn't. Ooh, shit. Hold
You
on.
gotta.
This isn't Metal Gear Solid, folks.
Whoa.
Tess isn't even crouching. She's like, "What are you doing on the ground?"
Also, a question from earlier that I thought was interesting. What do you think did more for gaming, The Last of Us or Metal Gear Solid 5?
Please, mine's playing tricks on you.
You're asking someone who's only played The Last of Us, so The Last of Us.
I only watched a playthrough of Metal Gear Solid 5. I did not play it.
As someone who's played both, I would say The Last of Us.
Yay!
Well, I think... So, like, Metal Gear, I think a harder comparison is like Metal Gear 2 or 3 in terms of storytelling in games. Metal Gear 5 is just, like, some of the best open-world gameplay you can ever get in terms of, like, just the amount of ways you can go about a mission.
I mean, are they comparable then? Since it sounds like this is open world versus.
Yeah, I think more so, like, the influence they had, but I'd say Last of Us really pushed forward, like, the types of stories you could tell in games. And I think in the 10 years since, we've seen a pronounced improvement on the type
Being
of
seen.
Well, I'm.
God.
Kill him faster.
Yeah, working on it.
Where you at?
Dead, that's where he's at.
You're next.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Joe.
No, it's all good. So yeah, I'd say Last of Us.
Shit.
I agree.
Tess, what the?
Tess is a boss. She doesn't need anyone to tell her what to do.
To the person who says, wait, specifically MGS5? Yes, that was the question. Metal Gear Solid 3 is quite different, and I do think it's more comparable to The
God,
Last
this
of
weapon
Us.
sway is awful.
It's how it really be.
Oh God.
Oh!
I did the same reaction that Joe did. You guys just couldn't see it. He fully did this.
They just slow us down.
Yeah, you're right.
Shiv. Now we're talking. Does seem a little weird that he didn't already have a shift, but
Yeah, you would think. Will we ever see G Money game?
me?
Yeah, you.
All right. Let's not get crazy. Okay?
I have seen G Money game. She's good at it.
Thank you. Oh my god, that is so nice.
What? I don't know why you think you're a bad gamer.
I don't think I'm a bad gamer. It's just like I don't have the energy
You want to play?
to do that in front of a bunch of people. You're good at it.
I'm not that good at
The
it.
pressure doesn't. I would start freaking out. I'm sweating thinking about it right now.
I don't want you to sweat.
I mean, if you guys want to play me, like see me play Sims or City Skylines, I will play that forever.
I would watch
Civ?
you build a city. If we're trying to, there's like multiplayer in Civ, right?
Oh, there is, and I'm weird.
Oh,
for
can
that.
we have a
Multiplayer.
Civ tournament?
I would love to go ahead.
Who'd you pick? Which Civ?
I always play as Washington.
5 or 6 too. You always play as Washington?
Yeah, I'm a really
Good.
I'm a huge history buff for the Revolutionary War.
There's our boy.
I like Catherine the Great personally, or Queen Elizabeth.
I think the last one I did was Cleopatra.
Yeah.
That cocky son of a bitch.
Let's go wrap this
Also
up.
really bad at the politics in the game, but that doesn't seem to have hindered me when I play it.
I just like going on religious crusades, bartering
Yeah.
deals.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. I don't like George Washington in the game because all he does is try to fuck with my shit every time. I won't even know him, and he'll be like, "Oh hey, I met you. I'm nowhere near you, but I've declared war."
that's me with Gandhi. I like Gandhi gets the most square up energy from me in Civ. Anytime I see that dude, it's on site.
George Washington.
George Washington was a ginger. He only has white hair because he was obsessed with British royalty, and so he covered his hair with powder because it was like the style of the time.
Someone says G Money does not play; she only wins.
Correct. I also am. I grew up in the gaming culture of gaming with my friends, so it's a lot harder for me to just like sit down and game by myself unless it's one of these strategy or building games. So a lot of times when I game, I'm just with friends. Now, I like you, chat, but you're not my friend yet.
Whoa, okay, well, let's all chat. Whoa,
Yet.
don't, she didn't mean it.
Look at you establishing healthy boundaries with the internet. Don't do that.
Careful.
Tess, what the? What are you? What are you doing? Okay, you see this guy?
You're gonna beat him with that stick.
Yeah, you're wait, about to fuck him or fuck him up? Because there's two different narratives.
Both.
At the same time.
I've got a bottle. It could be either.
Oh God.
Depends on what his kink is. Okay, we're just gonna.
He won't notice.
Just don't move.
He's fine though. Go.
You get that
Get
one.
him! Oh, he's about to turn. Go! Oh my god! Sometimes it's hilarious how unobvious. I can't. The table comes with it.
All right.
Oh, sit up. Get rest. I'll talk like this. I'm sorry, my voice just gets lower the more I talk, I guess. It just starts
Do
freezing.
you do that thing when you like pick up the phone and you use your nice phone voice and like people either pitch their voice up or down?
It depends who I needed to be talking to on the phone. I do it either way. So if I'm like calling my doctor, oh hi, this is like I'll go straight up. But if I'm calling about like getting my AC repaired,
You were like murdering this man right behind old boy.
no, throw the bottle! Oh, he punched me so hard.
Oh.
Take the stick and like it.
I don't think he's alive.
Such a
Well, who
violent.
are you shooting at?
Like the person you don't see.
Lord.
Should like do better.
Weapon sway, swaying with the
Does it
weapon.
stop swaying down when you're walking?
Oh.
Fuck these guys.
Visceral.
I agree, Ted. Okay, my RPG senses are tingling. Let's grab that. Thank you.
You know, watching this, I don't think I'd survive in the post-apocalypse.
I think everyone thinks that they would survive, and everyone would be the first to die.
Yeah, I just.
We just want to talk, Robert.
I don't feel like fighting this
Got
much.
fucking nothing to talk about.
Put your gun down.
See, I have like a small plan, and if it goes wrong, I'm done. You know, I'm out. But I gotta steal a horse. I don't know if you've heard about my horse concept in the apocalypse, but every apocalypse game, you gotta get a horse. So when the apocalypse hits, I'm coming for you, Burbank. I'm stealing a horse.
We got.
But Tess, what the?
We've got our editorial lead, Danny Pena, in the chat. What up, Danny?
Danny! So the thing is that I think that this scene is actually really significant because I think it is a really good tone setter for who Joel is now. Like, we've already seen a lot of ruthlessness coming from them, but I think we as gamers can get really desensitized to that type of thing when it comes into, like, a narrative arc, because we're just so used to, like, seeing our characters just tear through, like, hundreds of just baddies. But you just have to, like, think about this scene really explicitly and how emotionless Tess and Joel are for blowing Robert's face off. Like, if this doesn't set you up at the very beginning of the game, like, these are not good people.
Well, and it's also it's talking about how fine the line is between life and death. If you're trusting someone and they break that trust, the line is so thin, death is the result. Like, that is an acceptable recourse in a society where you could easily die by walking into the next building. So it's interesting to see, like, yeah, you are emotionally removed, but you are always on the line. You're always on the line of almost dying. We've lost
Audio again.
We've lost the audio again. They just don't want us to see the murder scenes.
Are we being censored?
Are we?
What is happening next door? Who's our guns, Robert? Who has the guns? I think it's when they start recording next door that somehow we lose audio in here. It's happened twice now.
Yeah, and everything on here looks good.
Like, Tess barely spares him a thought. Look at their faces as she shoots him in the face.
I like we could hear the gunshots.
And Joel's like, now what?
Why? What's going on at Naughty Dog? What's going on?
I don't think this is Naughty Dog. I think this is Remix.
I know you keep thinking that. I don't believe it. Why would it just randomly start on...
I played this game for like 30 hours. I never once had this. This is convenient.
Sorry, chat. I don't know what to do. Marlene was on the wanted posters, if you didn't know. She's also heard.
Queen Firefly. I also like the ambiguity, is that the right word, of all of the relationships.
Yeah.
The relationship between Tess and Joel, between Joel and Marlene. Apparently, when they were doing kind of the intro scene with Tess and Joel, they did a lot of different takes, and the director was like, let's do a take where they're lovers and they've just had a really bad fight.
Ooh.
And that was the take that they went with.
Oh.
So even though it's, like, ambiguous, it's
canon now.
They tried, like, a bunch of different things.
All right.
And with that, we're going to head over to a break, team.
Maybe we'll fix the audio, maybe we won't.
We'll try some things.
See you after.
Bye.
Hey, what's up? My name is Sergeant Charles Cook. I'm a motor transport operator for the United States Army, and I play Halo for the United States Army. And today we're building my video game Warrior. At work, I'm the life of the party, always looking out for the team and having a good time. That's why I'm like Johnny Cage. At home, I'm the grocery bag guru, which means I only take one trip in and out of the house. I'm always looking around for the Chaos Emeralds with my sons, and I'm the strongest one in the house. So at home, I'm like Knuckles. As a gamer, I chose Captain Falcon. Not Smash Bros. Captain Falcon, but F-Zero Captain Falcon. I'm always looking out for the team, doing the dirty work, and making on-the-fly play calls. And that's why I choose Captain Falcon. So overall, my video game Warrior is... Oh, wrong game, not Smash. F-Zero, we gotta drive, man. Let's do it. Yeah, good job.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to our silent playthrough.
Yeah, what is this?
I don't know. So we've been struggling, and I don't know. Chat, have you heard of this problem? You have access to Reddits and things.
I'm about to start Googling it in a second.
Yeah. Oh, I love that visual of the city, though.
Why do you love it?
I just think it's very realistic. I like the building falling over. A lot of buildings still standing. That. I like that.
What's left of them? What do you think
Hey,
I'm
look,
turning
we
to
got
you
dialogue.
guys?
So it must just be those
This
big
way.
cutscenes.
Yeah.
Great.
So why now?
We've been quiet. We're leaving the city, but scapegoat. They've been trying to rile us up.
I
like
gotta
they
say,
did.
counting you guys back in,
We're
the
trying to
break is the
defend
closest I've ever felt to Freddy for my Carly.
Wow.
Did
Is
you
that
just...
your dream job?
It really was. It really was.
Oh,
I mean-
this auto pickup feature is really
you watched
nice.
iCarly. You were like, I want that apartment.
Yeah, exactly. As an adult, I'm like, I just
Don't
want
give me
whatever Spencer's deal is.
Whatever's going on.
Like, how
you
are
can afford
you-
that apartment?
How are you, just okay sculptor living in that apartment?
Yeah, don't you hate it when all those TV shows have like artists
I'll
who have
live.
like paying jobs and nice apartments?
Yeah.
Like the Friends apartment? Ugh, I would live in that apartment just to have the naked neighbor.
Well, we also have
That's all I want.
Spencer and Carly's dad was like a big
He was like a
person
military
in the
guy.
military and was on a submarine or something. So like you have to assume he's making some sort of income to help
Do people
pay
make
for this
bank on
three-floor
submarines?
apartment.
I mean, maybe. Like, are their dad like sending
That's the way
money
out.
I
or
think
child
he's an
support?
admiral.
Yeah, I
I'm a big
mean,
fan
I'm
of
making
these
it up,
odds.
but I
in
think
our
it's
own
right.
head canon.
I
I
think
know
it's
that's
true.
not your style.
I think iCarly's
We'll see
dad
how
That's now canon.
is admiral.
Let's get moving.
But I also like shows where they're like, there are no parents.
We need to get to that door.
I just want to know what happened to Carly's mom.
We don't talk about it.
That really seems to be the vibe. PK Gato wanted Arnold's bedroom from Hey Arnold as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
I just want his family to love him.
His grandpa loves him.
I know. He's got a great and he's got great friends.
Oh,
I've
you
got
want
good friends.
Family.
Oh yeah.
I see. I thought you said I want his family to love him. I was like, his family actively loves him.
Oh yeah.
It was much sadder what you said.
Listen. You don't get a neck tattoo doing life the right way the first time around.
So, did anyone else watch Casper and then want Casper's house?
House? Yes.
I wanted Casper's house.
No.
I was very much into like Rube Goldberg machines, so I wanted
All the just
I
excessive.
wanted someone to brush my teeth. By, like pressing a button.
Oh, okay. Any other rooms from the Kids Next Door treehouse? Yeah. Yeah.
It would be annoying to live with them though.
True, but it wouldn't be annoying to go on missions as a kid.
Yeah.
Suck.
Speaking of parents that don't love you, go name Kid Next Door.
He is fighting for his life.
Well,
The imaginary
Should've
home
fought a little
of
harder.
Foster's home is also really cool.
Yeah.
okay, there's two there.
Just cartoons you'd want to live in.
Yeah.
Oh man, remember when we didn't have any adult responsibilities and we just got to watch all those amazing cartoons and just spend our life in
Hey, I still watch those cartoons.
bliss?
I would want to live in Steven Universe.
This is your reminder that if any of your cartoons or your favorite pieces of art are on Cartoon Network, you should probably invest in the physical copies
Yes, indeedy.
Right now.
right
Don't wait.
now.
Go get it right now. I was about to say Infinity Train, and then I was like, that's already gone. It's already gone.
Jake says he wants the house from Blank Check.
Oh. All right. I want the Smart House from Smart House.
No, you
When
don't.
it's fixed at the end.
You mean before it goes all Hal?
Yeah, before Hal. No, after Hal. When we've got a reformed house.
Someone else said the Baxter's house from That's So Raven is nice. Yeah.
Damn it, they got
I want to live on the space station from Xenon.
Boy.
I'm getting a lot of like Halloween Town flashbacks.
We should go.
I mean, it's almost Halloween Town
Bound to be more
season.
soldiers on the way.
Some
My
could
wife's
argue
never
it
seen
is.
it.
What?
Let's move.
Hey, that's a movie that doesn't depict a black cat as evil.
That's true.
That's American history right there.
Facts. Didn't they remake the movie?
We don't talk.
Oh, okay. Forget I.
Well, I think they made like Halloween Town 4 and recast Kimberly J. Brown with some
Where are we
rando.
going, Marlene?
Megan is nodding in the corner.
Yes.
Do you know said rando?
It was like this isn't what I signed up for. Why are you trying to convince me it is? What's the monster house from Monster House?
That story was like brutal towards the end. Like,
Yeah.
oh, she died in cement.
The place is
Guys,
right
we don't talk about Monster House. Monster House has some deep feelings for me.
Yeah, Chad agrees. Halloween Town 4 does not exist.
Okay, great.
The hell are we smuggling?
Look at this reflection.
What the hell are we smuggling?
Look at it.
That water.
Look at it.
Look at that water. Are we back in the zone?
We're about to meet Ellie.
But are we back in the zone?
What zone?
The safe zone.
The quarantine zone?
Yeah.
I thought you were speaking.
We're kind of like
The zone, the auto zone.
Joel, give me a hand with this.
That is kind of weird that Joel didn't just do it for her. She is actively bleeding.
Fuck away from her! Let her go.
Look at how you've dressed Ellie.
every time.
Yeah, it starts and then it cuts out. I don't understand.
I don't know. Something weird's happening.
At Sony, what's going on?
Get Naughty Dog on the phone right now.
At PlayStation, what is happening? Marlene is convincing Ellie to go with Joel. To meet the Fireflies.
That's not exactly close.
You know, I thought that headset
Why is Tess's audio okay?
would look ridiculous.
Tess is that badass that she can break.
She can break through.
She pierces through. So I gave Joel a new backpack, and he's got 2 new skins on his guns. And I gave Ellie a God of War shirt, a Jack and Daxter helmet, a new backpack, a new arrow, and a new little pistol.
Chat is commenting on Ellie's outfit, and then someone said, "Speaking of kids next door, Ellie cosplaying is number 1."
Yeah.
I think she kind of looks like Raz from Psychonauts.
I want those goggles.
I think it's a fashion piece that could work for you.
Thank you.
You could be Ellie.
Thank you.
Why don't you dress up as Ellie?
Don't ruin my Halloween costume.
Okay, I'm sorry.
On live stream right now.
I always thought a really good Halloween costume for you can't do it now, but for last year is if you went as the woman in the striped jumper with the cardboard sign that said "Hi Grandma" that took out the Tour de France.
Oh.
And then you just have like a bunch of friends on bikes.
Let's go.
Well, if the audio is going to continue to...
Shit the bed?
Go
Yeah.
now.
Do you guys want to play something else? Chat, would you be open to us playing something else? Because,
How much time do we have?
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Well, how many more cinematic scenes are there that we could possibly get through?
Wait, does chat have any questions about sorry, I'm trying to think about do they want us to talk about anything specific in the industry?
Same thing's gonna
Talk
happen
about
to us.
Fireflies again.
Because right now I see a lot of distaste for this game, and I think it's fine to be upset about the price points and how the gaming industry is very anti-consumer right now with a lot of microtransactions and loot boxes, and the PlayStation getting its price increase, PlayStation games in general being priced. I think it doesn't feel good, but I think it is very strange that distaste has turned into shitting on this game, and I've seen a lot of people shitting on this game, that meme where the dude's drawing all over the screen and being like, "This is bad game." I'm like, that's just no. It's a great game. You could be mad that it's $70 and you definitely don't have to pay that. By all means, don't. But to think The Last of Us Part 1 isn't a good game, I think that's not like objectively wrong. That's factually wrong.
Keep up.
Yeah. I mean, just the internet doesn't know how to be anything but hyperbolic. Like, you can't, you can't just be like, yeah, this is kind of shitty, but like the art itself is solid. This is the worst thing in the history of life.
Up there.
It's just
That'll
interesting
get us to
because, like,
the North Tunnel.
I want to know, did you play the
Give me
game
that.
10 years ago? And are you upset now that they remade it? Or did you actually feel what we're talking about here, the connection, the storytelling, the like iconic?
Yeah, like I think this is an incredible game, but I do raise an eyebrow at just kind of the business surrounding this release. But that in no way undercuts like the work Naughty Dog did, the amazing story they told with this game.
I like how he doesn't even bother to help Ellie. He's just like,
All
she'll
right.
figure it out.
Chat wants us to keep it going, so we will
Sometimes.
keep playing The Last of Us Part 1.
No.
With
that's a
no
first.
sound and cinematics.
What's the deal with you and Marlene, anyways?
No, she's my friend, I guess.
Your friend, huh? You're
And I
friends
mean,
with the leader
it's
of the
pretty
fire
smart.
department.
Someone's waiting for the sale,
12.
the bundle of 1 and 2. Which, fair.
I mean, if there's a 3, what a bundle.
Yeah.
Where
I
are you?
hope there's not a 3.
I haven't finished 2. Please no spoilerinos.
I won't spoil it. It's just like, you know how you finish this
So
game and you're
instead of
like,
just
how's there
staying
going to
in
be a
school,
2? I
you
finished the
decided
second
to
one. I
run
was
up
like,
and
how's
join
there going to
the
be a
firefighter,
3?
is that it?
Look, I'm not supposed
Just because
to
it tells such like a good closed loop story on
One of
both
the best
games,
things
and I'm
about my
like,
job.
Yeah.
I don't gotta know why. To be honest with you,
Yeah,
I
but
give two
you still
shits
got
what
people
you're up to.
alive at the end of 2, so.
Good.
Do you think that Ellie's narrative arc mirrors Joel's well enough from 1 to 2?
Yes.
So one of the lines that really stuck with me when I was doing a lot of the research for this game and like watching a lot of the director commentary and like a lot of the documentaries is they really felt that they were making an origin story for an action hero with Ellie. And that's kind of like how she was devised and thought about. And I think if you look at Ellie through that lens, it's quite interesting. And then obviously I'm like maybe 15% through part 2. And so Ellie's taken like a pretty dramatic turn.
I won't even say you're 15%.
I'm in Seattle.
there's a good question, but I feel like Frost can't really answer it. But what would you want to see from the future of Last of Us?
I would like to see a similar redemption arc that we see with Joel for Ellie.
I would like, if they do more, I would like to see more of this world with a new cast of characters. Because if you have like that strong focus on storytelling and the themes are like good, this is such an interesting setup for so many different stories. So I would definitely like to see more of that. And isn't the multiplayer supposed to be like its own game now?
They showed
Maybe?
that separate, it looked like LA or maybe Miami. There was palm trees with it,
Yeah.
but they didn't really give us much more than that.
So I think that could be,
Miami.
cool.
I know a lot of people were really upset that this didn't include multiplayer because Factions seems to be really beloved.
Yeah. I never got into Last of Us multiplayer, but the people I know who did were like, yo.
I think that there's a lot that could happen that kind of ties back to 1 and 2 and like what we kind of talked about in our review of like good versus evil, like the growth of characters, the regression of characters,
Think it's
similar
bit
to a
strange
Breaking
they're
Bad.
having
Of,
us
like,
do their smuggling.
you see Walter fall
Marlene
as,
wanted to do it
as hard
herself.
as anyone could
They weren't their
into
first
being
choice.
evil.
Second, for
Where's
that
the
matter.
redemption? Where's the circle
lost
back?
a lot of
I
men.
like
Beggars can't be
that this
choosers.
is a lot
Let's
of
just
The
hope
Last of
there's
Us
someone
storytelling
alive
is
to pay
about
us.
redemption. It's
Some will
about
be
making
right.
these decisions that lead you down either the good path or the bad path. And, I hope that they can tie in the theme of this one, which is she is the hope, right? She's the hope that we could save the human race. But in 2, she's the complete opposite. She's not the hope. And maybe in 3, there's a future path, for hope. Uh-oh, you're shaking your head, Joe.
Oh, just reading comments. Wait, if Ellie is wearing a Ragnarok shirt, that means not only did Sony reboot God of War during the
waiting for us
apocalypse,
to
they made a
drop off.
sequel to that reboot.
Sounds like something Sony would do.
Yeah.
I had her originally in a Jack and Dexter.
What is the deal with these?
hoodie, but I thought we'd advertise God of War. And they had Ragnarok in here.
A question for y'all: is Kratos a good guy in God of War?
No.
I'd say no.
He is someone who is learning what being good could be. Like, what's the benefit of being a good person?
I also want to say that, like, I like games where they have a bad ending and, like, your choice doesn't matter. Like, I know a lot of people will think that that kind of goes against the intuitiveness of, like, games as a vehicle of expression for, like, an art form, because it should be about agency and player choice to impact storyline. And don't get me wrong, that can be done really well in some games. But in terms of, like, The Last of Us and The Last of Us Part 2, I think that that works really well for it because it makes you feel powerless to the inevitable that is happening, which is death, destruction, misery. And I don't think it's a detractor from this series that you don't have narrative choice.
Yeah, I think there's two different schools of storytelling when it comes to video games. Either, like, you know, you're going to go on a very linear path and make the player go through the story you want to tell them, or, you know, you do something where it's more you get to build the story as you go.
Patrol up ahead.
And I think if done well, both are valid.
Oh, I know what game I would play on stream with you.
What?
All right.
Red Dead?
We're good.
No.
Come on up.
Oh no!
Can you
Come on, kid.
guess? You said you'd play it with me.
Watch your step.
It's a story game.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
I don't know. I have ADHD. All I can think
Right,
is
'cause
Taco
I
Bell.
forgot as we were talking about it.
Jesus!
So now I can't remember.
This is what happens with two.
Life is Strange. Aha!
Oh!
I played Life is Strange with you.
Yeah, that was a great one.
I would love to watch that stream.
Guys, we're gonna go on a break. I promise I'll stop walking around in the rain, right?
Nah.
But, like, look at it. You can't tell me that this isn't beautiful.
Beautiful.
You can't tell me that this isn't... Look, the raindrops hit the camera.
All right.
I got rain in my eye. I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Thanks, everyone. One. Thanks, everyone. We did it. We came back. Megan joined us.
Hi, I'm back.
And we got lights changed out, so if we look better, you're welcome.
It was a real productive break.
It's mostly cat pictures when we're on break, so.
Okay, are we ready for sadness and devastation and destruction?
That's okay. We can't hear those scenes.
Nailed it.
That's such a great.
Don't do anything stupid. Move. Turn around on your knees. Turn around on your knees.
We need Emily here for her voice.
You scan him, I'll tell him. All right. Put your hands on your head. This is Ramirez at Sector 12 requesting picked up for 3 stragglers.
Understood. Look the other way. We can make it with your wife.
Shut up. I'm getting tired of this shit.
So do you think this is just like a temperature reader? Where we pulling blood?
It's scanning them for the virus. Jesus.
Whoa.
She just goes for it. Ellie, get it.
Get it, Ellie.
Oh, you're my hero. Tess is like, I'm here.
I mean, Tess is awesome, you guys, from what I've seen.
Tess is awesome.
You're not wrong.
Let me try something.
Okay. We're trying something.
Okay, I go to...
Bear with us, chat.
Options. I go to accessibility, alternate controls, and then I turn off the one thing that I turned on. Auto weapons hub? Okay, this is... We're just going to reset this to defaults. Yep, okay. Okay. Now we're going to go to audio, and we're just going to we're just going to reset these to defaults.
Maybe it fixes it. Maybe
now we're going to go to this. We're just going to reset everything to defaults.
Okay, so we.
You put this on very light?
I said at the beginning, you were playing my save. I said
she did
at the beginning.
I did hear her say that.
And I said it may be easier. You've been doing great. You didn't even die.
I will never trust you again.
You played my save file.
I'm never going to get over this.
Fine. We don't have to
I just stopped.
part 2. It's fine. I don't want to.
Very light. I was feeling good about myself. I was like, wow, I'm really jamming through this. Maybe I got better. Yeah, and now I just had everything pulled out from under me.
I'm sorry.
You got a lot of headshots, though.
Yeah.
They mean nothing now.
I like it to do fix the audio. Put it on moderate. Fix it for yourself.
I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. Difficulty's the top one.
Your difficulties. Why can't I hear the dialogue? Cinematic descriptions? No. Dynamic range.
Dialogue, it's up to 100.
I mean, auto narrow.
No,
seems...
just go to maximum. Let's do that.
Yeah.
No.
It's even less.
No, we can still hear the stab.
Where'd the subtitles go?
I feel like I'm watching a Christopher Nolan movie.
Do you remember that trailer for The Mummy that went out when it was just like the sound effects, but like none of the dialogue or music or anything?
No, that sounds incredible though.
Oh, it is amazing. It was a prelude for what was to come with that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Dark Universe.
Ellie was like, "Oh, you guys can kill people." That is what that realization was. And then they're like, "Oh my God, she's positive."
I'm sorry, ma'am. You're pregnant.
You know, I do have to say, why didn't Marlene fucking tell them?
Because they would just kill her and not believe her. Maybe Marlene didn't want to risk. Well, I mean, we saw what type of people Joel and Tess were. This is what would have happened.
I feel like an adult who likes her should be in the room, is what I'm saying.
I love when a child's just like, please. Obviously.
Oh, because she's wearing the clothes, we can't see the bite.
I was so confused.
It's my arm.
I ain't buying it.
Someone said this is like drunk history, but for Last of Us.
Oh,
you're welcome. We've just, well, we're still protecting her, which I guess is good.
I mean, I think that's instinct.
Yeah, I mean, he was a dad.
I also was just about to say, costume-wise, if she was wearing her original outfit, not this weird concoction that I've put her in, she wears basically the mirrored outfit to Tess. So you're already like getting some parental guidance here. Did you turn the sound back on, Joe, when we came back in?
Yeah.
You can hear them.
Yeah.
I can hear them talking. It's just not you can't see the cinematic scenes with audio.
So weird.
Well, you know what? We discovered the first patch that needs to come out through. Maybe because it's on very light. You know, you didn't change it.
I changed it to moderate.
I don't think you did.
I did.
Only winners get to hear dialogue.
I see him. They must have gotten through. Protect the trenches. Just stay back.
A lot of these street signs actually exist in Boston, so if you live there, I don't know. Tobin Bridge, anyone know?
No, I lived there for 4 years. What's the Tobin Bridge?
How am I being seen?
Maybe I read the bridge wrong. Is there a T bridge somewhere? Tobin
No, it's
Bridge.
Tobin
No,
Bridge.
I don't
Was
know
there
what
a
that
toll
is.
bridge
actually.
in 2013? Did it get torn down? Maybe.
Maybe.
I like you are now caressing and holding
Yep, I'm holding the cat.
the cat.
You know what? I miss
Like
my
a
cat.
puppy. Yeah, me too.
So.
I did that during the Madden video. Like, I had the cat on my lap as a joke, but then I was just like petting it while we're talking.
It's really soothing.
Nice. It's like really. I get why they give this to like Alzheimer's patients and stuff. It's just like nice.
This is so dark. Okay,
Petting
well,
a dead cat or the actual game?
Oh my god, where's the run key? Guys, I've got some bad news.
This is what you get for changing the difficulty.
No!
What the chat said.
Chat, I thought you were on my side. I said that we were friends. She was just going to throw you to the wolves, and this is what I get?
Are we not friends now?
The chat and I are.
Oh no.
All great friendships fall.
Okay, I just got to wait for Humpty Dumpty there to turn, not look. Okay, I'm sly. I'm Tom Clancy. I'm in the
The
wind.
military walking around is basically the last bastions of our military / cops.
Oh, the FEMDA?
Yeah.
Federal Emergency.
It's supposed to be like FEMA, I assume.
But with a D.
Department?
I mean, it might be FEMA, and I just can't read.
No, I think there's a D in it. You're not wrong.
I mean, I'm wrong a lot. I could definitely be wrong about this.
The cat is not alive.
No, the
Not
cat's
cat.
not alive.
No, it's dead.
Just because we named
It's a stuffed
it.
animal. I don't know why.
Dead.
It makes
never
like,
alive.
And we stuffed it.
Joe said it was dead like 2 minutes ago. It's fake. It's a fake cat.
Fake dead. I mean, it's not alive.
Shh, stay there.
I think the game is easier to play on your first go about on an easier mode. That's
Oh,
just me.
really?
It's
That's-
very difficult.
It's easier on easy mode.
Chat agrees with me. They're asking me my opinion, and I'm here to tell you, this game is really hard on moderate. Like, really hard on moderate.
Well, I'm about to blow your mind.
You're going to die because the gods are going to
I'm not going to die.
Okay.
I'm not going to die.
All right.
I also turned on permadeath. Okay.
What is wrong with you?
What
Yeah,
a weird
chaos today.
combination. I'm playing on very light, but with permadeath.
I thought that's interesting, okay?
On the road again.
Somebody asked if the DLC is worth it. Yes, 100 times yes.
It's
one of the
also
best DLCs
remastered.
I've ever bought in my life. Fantastic storytelling. It's just you get to play as Ellie, and she references her friend that you play with.
Riley.
That's all I'll say. Riley.
Well, she says it in the game. It's not a spoiler. She says it in the game.
Yeah, but she says what happens to Riley.
She says it in the game.
Not yet. The end of the game.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess it's a spoiler for like right meow. Okay, there's a lot of flashlights
People are
happening.
now betting that you're gonna die.
Okay,
No pressure.
you know
Look,
what?
I'm just-
Put money on it, Fox. Put money on it. I'll show you who's gonna die.
All right, folks. What's the over/under on Frost die?
Let's get a poll in there.
I hope you guys like keeping your points.
Is that like a chokehold, like a sleeper hold, or did you kill it?
Megan, I don't mean to alarm you, but
It's they're going to sleep forever.
I didn't see a neck snap, so I just had to be sure.
He has like brute strength. He's just kind of crushing.
Okay. Sweet.
To Chaotic Cat, Last of Us Part 1 is only on PS5, but you can still get Last of Us Remastered on PS4. So you can play a version of the game, whichever PlayStation you have.
options.
Yeah.
There's this
It's even on the PS3.
That is copywritten. Are you trying to get this stream taken down?
Yeah.
Sorry,
don't
my
do
bad.
that. Please
Now she's
don't.
just trying to end the stream.
Okay, he doesn't see me.
Is Tess helping?
I mean, define helping.
This is the first.
Are
time
you
she has
slandering Tess right now?
No,
She was a swipe right a second ago.
She was. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Here we go. What? He moved. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. Headshot. Shot. Okay, that's one. Okay. Okay. Flashlight.
It's hard.
Survive
Really
for 20 more minutes.
Messing me up. Really messing me up.
She could have left it on easy, but she is a pro gamer. So.
Ooh.
I didn't mean for that
What was
to time.
What
I'm
was the
perfectly
thing you said
had
you
faith
weren't gonna
in
do,
you.
Frost?
I'm sorry that
The
was
flashlights
perfectly-
are blinding
They
me.
said you weren't gonna die. So you know what? They had confidence.
Yeah.
so much confidence in you.
And you let them down.
Can I have it in the go? Can I have it in the go? To be fair, I can't hear anything, and this game is really big on audio cues.
We can turn it up for you, right?
I don't know. We've been having so much sound. I can't hear anything. The game is basically mute to me.
I mean, safe for me, but I can imagine the sound of rainfall.
Yeah, but I'm
Flash
have to
of
rely.
lightning, the thunder. Oh shit! They're in here with us. See if you can distract them.
Okay, no. This is definitely a stealth
Distract them
mission.
or just like kill them.
This is definitely a stealth mission. This is definitely a stealth mission.
Yeah, it is a stealth mission.
Oh, okay. I'm very stealthy. Okay,
You can't see me.
we're definitely fucked. This is definitely a fucked angle.
You see, on moderate,
The AI is really smart.
the AI, especially the human AI, is very intelligent.
I can't. That flashlight.
We actually talked about this. It's harder to kill humans by a lot than the zombies in this remastered version. I'm happy that they're smart. I am upset that they're so good.
I guess that makes sense, right? Because the zombies, they're not like.
They're reactive.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just reactionary.
I feel like it's more of like just a numbers game when it comes to a zombie.
Yeah.
Where, like the humans, they can outfight you.
Yeah. These are like trained military people.
It also feels like there's a lot more coordination between the AIs. So like they'll circle around you.
They
all start
flank
approaching.
you.
Yeah.
You can't really stay still. It's really. They went into it a lot in the press kit that Sony gave us when they hand out the reviews. Usually, when you get a review or a game to review, guys, it comes with like a little kit that gives you like some cool information as well, like embargo, and it talked about some of the changes that they made. And I think we used it in our review. There's like a shot that our editor put in of like the AI changing. Very cool. So the game is harder than what you remember. Okay.
Get them.
How much?
Oh.
This one's for you, Valorant.
See, Tess is trying, you guys.
It's harder for Tess too.
Okay. Okay.
Is Tess a badass or was it just on easy mode?
Hey, don't slander my girl.
Rude. I can't.
I
You.
will fuck you. Get him. Get him with
Get
the
him.
foot. Yeah, big foot.
Hit him with the stomp. Or
What do you, what?
oof.
Stay down.
Was that the last one?
You're gonna get us banned on Twitch. Thank you. How similar?
You know what rhythm he's doing it to?
I'd say it's much prettier.
It definitely is.
Look at it.
Like
It sounds better too. If you can hear it, it sounds so good.
when the sound is working, guys.
When you
oh my
can hear
God.
it.
It's crazy, like playing remakes and remasters because this looks how it felt like it looked when it first came out.
That's how I think about the
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII remake.
Yeah. That was the weird, like, the opening of the Final Fantasy VII remake was the most unexpectedly emotional I got.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
game.
And that build up of the crescendo, you're like,
yeah, I just started crying and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
This mechanic was your favorite.
oh yeah, I really love it when it goes out every single time my flashlight hits a clicker. It's really fun.
It's getting spoopy. No, I see. I don't think in an apocalypse with a zombie, we should squeeze through here. Should ever be something that you do.
No.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. I don't want to squeeze through anything.
No. No, like my nightmare is getting stuck like in the cave. Like the descent.
Oh, yeah.
What? Why did you have to immediately then something's gonna eat someone?
Have you just
Yeah,
seen
like
the
in the
descent?
descent.
Have you seen The Descent?
I've seen The Descent, but I'm just like, why would they
Literally think come and eat you.
Yeah.
escalate to that?
This is also a game about things coming to eat you.
Yeah.
I'm not off topic here. It's an eating world.
Speaking of things coming to eat you, I think it's about time for us to go on a break soon.
Oh, is that time now, Joe? Are we going on a break?
We are
About
going...
right now?
Yeah,
About
Joe, I'm really more of like a, direct statement kind of. You just give me.
Yes, we're going on
We're
break.
going on break. See you after.
Bye.
Hi, my name is Sergeant Caldillo, representing the Halo team for the United States Army esports team, and today we're designing my video game Warrior. At work, I'm like Kazuya, because the intel field things are always changing, which means my job is always changing. That's why at work, I'm like Kazuya. So at home, I'm like Kirby. I like to relax, enjoy my time, really only do the things that I really need to do. As a gamer, I'm like Goku. I may start off slow, but as the game keeps going, I build momentum and I charge up. Overall, my Warrior is... Yes, that's awesome.
Hello. Welcome back. We are playing The Last of Us. She's trying to show you a cat picture. But it is so small.
They're not going to be able to see that.
If you can see it,
Clearly
it's a cat.
That's a cat.
I mean, it's a cute cat. It's a very cute cat.
Can confirm.
We've tried again to try to fix the audio solutions, and guess what?
Guys, we've turned it off and on again. We've loaded it back out.
We've gone in all the settings.
Done all of it.
On the computer, in the system, on the game.
Our phones just alerted us that the power could go off at any point because there is a massive heat wave over the course of California. We are in California, so if we suddenly disconnect, it's because the state of California decided to conserve energy and killed us.
Or we wanted to be toxic and ghost you. You'll never know which one.
When do you think it's an acceptable time for like a ghosting window?
I think it's got to be like really early on.
Yeah.
Like, you know, if someone like ghosts you after like talking to them a little bit on Tinder, like, okay, that's fine because you don't owe that person anything. But like, if you're like in a relationship,
Is it like 1 date, 2 dates, 3
I
dates?
mean, like, you shouldn't ghost people. I've done it a lot. But you shouldn't do it. You should just suck it up and be like, not the match. Thanks. Bye.
Obviously,
And then
that's like
you do not disturb.
Lights. I'm not losing my air conditioning. Turn it off, Joe.
I can't, man.
Don't
don't
anything. There's a fan. Look at the
The
fan.
fan is not the same as air conditioning.
You're from
sorry,
the south.
You should know of all people.
Hey, I just got my AC fixed.
That's a low blow, Jake.
That was mean.
Dang.
That was really mean.
For those who don't know, I didn't have AC for a week and a half.
And it's a heat wave, like triple digits.
Yeah, it's not fun out here.
Real bad.
It's hot. Why'd you laugh, Joe?
Quiet quitting your relationship.
It's called acting your wage.
I hate the term quiet quitting.
That's why it's called acting your wage.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Don't let the PR firms win, Megan.
I'm not coming out against it. I'm just saying it's a stupid term.
I was gonna say there better be something in this.
Also, someone's very confused that you shouldn't ghost people. I do it a lot, but you shouldn't do it.
Oh,
I did it. I'm
Is it
married
ghosting
now,
if
but
I'm
I
just
did
bad
it.
at responding.
I cannot jump down.
Riddle me this. Oh, is Gina in chat?
What up, Gina?
What's
Yo,
up,
Gina, if you're here, how do you feel about when's a good time to ghost somebody?
How's your forehead?
How do you ghost someone? Is it dying and coming back to?
Well, it's basically like if you were like let's say 2 dates deep, and like they haven't been like dinners or anything. This is like drinks and a coffee.
Okay.
I would still like text them like, hey.
Yeah, but what if they're really weird? Like it's fine to be like text them if they're like a normal person and be like, this just isn't working out. I'd love to stay friends, or you know, like I'm not in the right place right now. But if they're just like a total, just like they believe in lizard people.
Yeah, I was
I wouldn't
like,
be on a date with them in the first place.
But you didn't know.
Sometimes you don't know. Like one time I was on like a phone call with someone and it got real weird. And then I texted him like, hey, this is like, nah, I'm not feeling this. It's not the match. And then he was like, okay, because of, and then do not disturb, block, never talk to him again.
Okay, because I need an itemized list right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Gina says she doesn't ghost because she's big on communication. She just tell them she's not interested, and her forehead is fine. Thanks for asking.
I'm glad.
Yeah, Gina.
I didn't do anything.
Yeah,
That's a good move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they're
I
weird,
respect
it's
you,
like
Gina.
I don't know, because it can be exhausting. Like if it just gets to be a drawn
Yeah.
conversation, but I do think like it's different for men and women. Like weird men, by and large, it's just a different category than weird women. Like
Just imagine, dudes, you've got like a full misery situation. Like this woman is gonna cook your pet rabbit alive.
I would also like to point out that like
that was Fatal Attraction.
Yeah.
She's gonna chop off your foot. That's the right one.
Yeah.
I think it's completely valid in some cases for your mental health if it is causing you way more anxiety to type a message to somebody you don't know and they don't really need to know because you didn't vibe and it doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere anyways, to have the conversation of, I don't think this is going to work, because you know if you know. And most times, ghosting is a two-way ghost, in my case, of just like, we didn't like each other, it's fine, and we don't need to talk about it.
That's the best, is when you both just let communication lapse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dual ghosting is the way to go.
That's it. If you're gonna ghost, make sure they're ghosting as well.
This is some annihilation bullshit, and it makes me uncomfortable.
It's fungies.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Shouldn't he put a mask on? I feel like we're real close to the spores here.
I mean, I feel like the fact that no one's wearing gloves right now is very upsetting.
Yeah, because how does...
And bloodstream, right?
Yeah, I was about to ask, how do you get infected? By, like, getting bit.
With
Right.
Watch your head.
Or breathing in
But,
the spore.
yeah, the spores, yeah.
Well, yeah, then Joel is.
I know, he was like licking the wall a second.
Do you guys not lick the walls?
No?
Not if I could get infected from said wall.
I mean, no, I don't at all.
But I'm like, I think this is
On principle.
Have you tried it?
No.
We're solving relationships in the chat.
Oh, I love
that's
relationship
great.
questions. Please, guys, give me a relationship question. I'm really good at this. I'm married. I've been married for over a year now. What?
We got 5 minutes left in the stream. Let's just turn it into a relationship stream. Oh dang.
Hey, look, a clicker.
Gross.
So say that showed up on the first date. Would it
No,
be okay?
that's a run.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Not
you
even
order
go.
a drink at the bar that gets the bartenders to like sneak you out the back.
That's
I would throw
a bit
my
more than an
drink
angel shot.
at its head, and then I would run.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely distract it with noise.
Yeah. Or just bean it with like some like a nice like low ball glass. Everyone on G4 is learning that I'm violent today.
We already
Wait, today?
know.
Can you date someone who laughs too loud in the movie theater?
I am that person.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you're having a good time.
Are they talking though? Because no, I
don't
can't
talk,
really
but I
hear.
do. If it's funny, I'll laugh.
If I'm having a miserable time or if it's a comedy, sometimes I will lean over and whisper comments
Yeah,
to a
so, like,
participant with me.
If they're making good like observations or just getting off good one-liners, perfect. But if you're asking me what's happening in the movie,
Yeah, no,
like,
that's
Oh,
I'm like,
no. That,
I'm watching the same
I'll
movie
ghost
as
you
you.
for that.
Yeah.
Mine's a breakup right there.
Just on the spot.
I mean, it's just not going to work. Is there anything else in here? Oh, give me this.
I'm sure the guy who made this shelf is like, my shelf is in every scene.
Can you date someone that isn't the leader of their friend group?
What?
Sure.
That was like a
Yeah.
a common
It's
thing.
actually, it's almost better sometimes to not have a date like the leader of a friend group.
Also, like,
Yeah, sometimes
what are
there's
your
weird
guys'
stuff.
friend groups if you've got, like, weird hierarchy? I'm second in command in the friend group.
There's a beta there, no matter.
No, yeah.
I've read that.
I kind of feel like it's a red flag if you like have to be the leader of your friend group.
Yeah.
You want a reluctant leader. It's like Game of Thrones rules.
The way that a significant other interacts with their
See if
friends
there's
is
a way
important, but if you're just talking about like them being dominating over their friends, that's a little bizarre.
Yeah, that's weird.
Man, some of these questions are wildin', but some of these are.
Hey, we got 3 minutes.
We
Let's
have
go,
time. Come on, Joe.
All right.
Joe's like, okay.
Yeah, sure. I'm the one who gets clipped out saying these things. If your date asks you to choke them harder, do you use one hand or two?
Technically, you shouldn't
What
really
date
be
is it?
choking
What's
your...
the date number?
You wait. No. Okay. Obviously, no kink shaming, but choking is something that has been heavily normalized by porn, and it's actually very difficult to do it safely.
Yeah.
So if you are going to do it, make sure that you are looking up videos on how to do it safely by someone who is a professional at choking. Don't just go around randomly choking your date, even if they consensually really want you to, because you can really hurt them.
I wish we had a The More You Know animation to go on after
You get
that.
one of those.
Practice safe choking, kids.
Safe choking.
Choking is fake choking.
Other question. Could you date someone who doesn't play video games?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was actually a prerequisite.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you don't have
I think-
competition?
Well, I don't date someone who is like deeply into video games. You don't have a significant other who particularly enjoys playing video games. And David likes video games, right?
David didn't want to get an Xbox because he didn't think he played that much. And that guy, he plays it more than me. Like, can't even get on to
He's a
play.
converted non-believer.
Yeah. So I wish you played less.
Also, like, if you date someone who doesn't play video games, that doesn't mean they don't want to watch you play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my wife loves watching me play.
Oh God, what?
Could you date someone who said you did great in the game, but put the difficulty on easy?
Oh! I will never.
I think that's it.
I told you.
Okay?
I told you.
She did communicate.
I was very honest at the beginning. I said, "This is my save file."
I didn't know that your save file was on.
And then when you were like, "This game is really hard," I said, "Well, this one might be easier since it's my save file."
I didn't know.
I take no guilt.
I didn't know.
There you go, ladies.
All right. Come on.
I couldn't date someone who did that to me. I just wouldn't be able to trust them.
It is really sweet though. If I get stuck in a game, Josie will Google the answer and then try to give me tips.
Just like any good couch.
Crazy.
Well, yeah, that's great.
Just don't look down. Are you serious?
Love her backpack.
Yeah.
I took off the Jack and Daxter goggles to see if it was the goggles that were causing the problem.
Really, question from our own Jake Bennett. You're playing video games on a first date. Do you take it easy on them? No.
No.
You're playing a versus match. What is it? You win and you get to kiss them. Like, what are you doing?
You don't play Street Fighter?
What the fuck? No.
I mean, I've lost a game of Mario.
You don't need to report yourself that hard, Joe.
I'm just, that's a, wow. But like, yeah, if you like, I've been on a date to an arcade and like, beat that ass up in Street Fighter.
Went to an arcade. That's public, Joe.
Yeah.
It's not The Sims, Gabrielle. I'm talking about doing what you do in an arcade.
Stay with the girl.
All right.
Yeah.
It looks like it's 6.
So, yeah, it's about that time.
About that time, folks.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked this game, go buy it if you've never played it.
Yeah.
It's a good game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anything else? She can't stop playing it.
Okay, 2 p.m. PST, PT, whatever time zone we're in tomorrow. We are doing more Kickback, potentially with some Final Fantasy 7.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I'll
And
bring
you
up
guys
my
didn't
save
see it.
file.
Bring
Ross
your
just
save
died.
file.
Again.
I was rushing in.
Joe,
Because
you didn't have to do her dirty like that.
Yeah, it's not even on the screen anymore.
I know.
All right. Thank you so much for joining, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Bye. See you tomorrow.